Hey, welcome back to reality, dude. This is crazy. This reality sucks, but welcome back to reality. you know, just listen. Welcome back.
We're here.
We're here. Episode
Never
49.
left. Never left.
Well, we never left.
I've been sitting in the same spot since the last time we recorded, actually.
But that's crazy.
I haven't gotten
considering what we're about to talk about.
Yeah. Nothing's changed, actually. I've just got more to talk about now.
There you go. Episode 49. Listen, we have made it almost an entire year
49 weeks.
without missing a single episode. There was that one that got delayed a little bit. We're not, that's like, under the rug.
But did it
Even
come
though I'm bringing
out? Did it come out the same day?
It came out the same day. It was just like,
Yeah,
I mean, well, technically it was like 4 hours. Late, but
that's fine.
Yeah. Episode 49, 2 Degrees of Separation. We are your hosts. My name is Eli.
My name is Jacob.
So, the past 2 weeks has been crazy for the podcast. I mean,
Killing
straight conspiracy theories.
Killing it. It's not a conspiracy. What are you talking about? Actually, here's the thing. It's not even, we got to take the name conspiracy out. We got to take it out.
Listen.
Because, brother, look up Gobekli Tepe right now on Google and you're going to see new articles from literally this past week.
Is it? Wait, really?
Many articles talking about how Gobekli Tepe is now decided to be a 12,000-year-old calendar, talking about a comet that once struck the Earth and caused the Ice Age.
Listen, just when you thought you were getting away from the conspiracy theories,
I thought my name was going to be off the list. Here I thought they were going to be like, this guy's out of it.
Dude. Yeah, he's lost.
And then these archaeologists, man, they picked up them brushes.
Dude. Listen,
started
they
heard
the podcast, dude.
They're like, we gotta go.
The episode, they're like, we gotta get to it, dude.
Yep.
We gotta, guys. Listen, chip chop, like we gotta go. Yeah, no. Looking at googling Gobekli Tepe right now, this is within the past literal 2 days. The Independent, USA Today, Space.com. Dude, let's see who else. Is there anybody else? Nobody like super noteworthy, I guess, so to speak. But yeah, it's like, oh, I lied. BBC.
Killing it.
Wait, time out. The University of Edinburgh. Well, all right. So, yeah, big kind of low key a big deal. And I said this to Jacob and my dad actually, like, because this has it has a possibility to change things monumentally, right?
Oh, it does. It 100% does, because this now proves that, well, not proves, but it kind of is leading to now the idea that religion came after the fact of civilization being brought into a form of modern day, in the sense that they were gathering to worship deities. And that purpose alone was, then they developed agriculture to feed people at these gathering spots, like Gobekli Tepe. So the whole purpose of their agricultural advancement was this belief in these deities, which they developed after the flood, is now the belief. Which is where the first idea of religion came from, which is where the first flood myth would have came from, which is how everything would have came.
And then, like, the scary part, all right, is the fact
that they have carvings of people with beaks, and so does Egypt. That's what's blowing my mind. Have you thought of that even a little bit?
It's only 12,000 years ago. Dinosaurs were supposed to be millions of years old, dude. How? Dog. What?
Wait, what? What are you saying? What?
You said it caused an ice age or the ice age?
An ice age, I believe, is
just an ice age. So, all right. Caused an ice age. Just so to speak. And it's, dude.
It's just, man.
5%, Jacob. 5% of this place has been discovered.
I think we've got a little bit more now. Because now they're starting to understand a bit. Well,
what, 6%?
Now that we've kind of gathered that it's a calendar, they've kind of been, that changes things a bit. Because they got to look at it a bit differently.
That's so... all right, so like, I don't want to spend the entire episode, right, talking about conspiracy theories. But this is legitimately not, it's not a conspiracy theory. At this point, Gobekli Tepe is not a conspiracy theory. It is a we've talked about it, it's a real world thing. And then this information is like, it legitimately could revolutionize history. And I said to Jacob and my dad, like, if this changes things, like if it plays a significant impact, right? How do you hide it from the public?
Well, the thing is nobody's looking for what Gobekli Tepe is.
Except for the people.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like by chance. Nobody's
right now.
There's not enough.
Dog.
To.
Big Brother's beaming us right now.
We're gonna get 4 people to listen to this.
Like, we're not even live on the internet, and they're listening to us. And right now, there's one guy, right? Sitting here listening to audio. And then he's like looking at everybody. He's looking at everybody around the room. He's pointing, and he's like waving everybody over. He's like, they're doing it. They're doing it. It's over.
It's happening.
It's over. No, it's really, like, it's crazy. It's crazy just because of the fact that, all right, so Gobekli Tepe, we've known about it for 30 years, right? And I've never heard anybody talk about this until you brought it up. And it just so happens that you write.
I know, like, right?
We do
I just did this, and all of a sudden, a week later, or 2 weeks later, this happens.
In a week, dude.
Like, of all times.
Like,
we could have done this anytime.
Literally.
Right? We could have done this months ago.
Of all time.
I've had a plan for months.
Yeah. Dude.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey,
I
just work here.
I'm a plant.
Dude, Jacob's just...
I'm a plant.
He just...
Water me and I'll give you info.
He's Nostradamus. I swear. But yeah, so, interesting set of circumstances. So if you want to learn more about that, it is literally a Google search away. You know, you can go do what you will with that. It's actually really cool to read about. So, welcome to
speaking
a new
of
calendar, right?
The government listening. Dude, did you hear about what's going on in the UK?
Actually, no, but you brought it up in the notes, and I was like, I didn't want to look anything up, but I am now captivated.
The UK government has like a police task force now that is online looking for hate speech and policing the internet, and has now threatened American citizens with jail time and like extraditing people for hate speech. So much so, Elon Musk suspended their X account for threatening citizens.
Dude. No.
And I'm not kidding, go look it up. At UK Gov on X, suspended for violating the rules.
I need to see this. All right, at UK Gov. Stop. I see UK Gov.
Yeah, because they're suspended. Look at people adding at UK Gov.
Oh, no, it's at Gov UK, dude. At Gov UK. Nah, they unsuspended them.
I don't believe you.
I'm literally looking at it. I'm looking at it. Yeah, dude. But I'm looking at the top tweets, and everybody's saying,
Yeah,
"Oh no,
it's UK Gov, and they're suspended."
It is
You're
at
lying.
UK Gov. Ah! Yeah. All right. But is that the real one?
You know.
Oh, that's not the real one. Jacob, get out of here.
They got
Giving
me.
False news,
Why'd they lie, dude?
Dude.
But the thing about them policing the internet is 100% true. That is 100% true. They are putting people in jail for hate speech, and they are threatening also American citizens with jail time and extradition for hate speech online.
I believe it.
So,
no, I believe that. I mean, that's what the heck is that big old the U.S. government's trying to do it. They're trying to run the internet and be like, this is what you can and can't do on the internet. I mean, that's
but this is different. They're going to your house and being like, hey, you tweeted about they're rolling up like, hey,
you imagine,
is this you?
You imagine the cop pulls up with the cell phone, and they're like, was this
straight
your
up
tweet?
Is this you?
Was this you? Are you? That's funny.
Nuts.
It's
nuts.
That's hilarious. I mean, it is. So, shout out America. Land of the fee, baby. Land of the fee. This place sucks just as hard.
Home of the brave.
Yeah, dude. That's
I was
actually
just saying
wild,
to Lindsay earlier.
And other breaking
No,
news, right?
No, you.
What? No. I just wanted to talk about the Olympics, but now I'm interested.
Oh, I was gonna say earlier. I was talking to Lindsay, and I was like, "What if we just started dressing up like it was revolutionary times again? Like our government was just Ben Franklin out.
Slap.
Yeah, right.
Slap.
Wouldn't it be so much cooler than black suits?
That was slap, dude. Oh, you mean the police?
The government?
The government? The
people?
or like people?
Stopped wearing like regular suits and was wearing like the regal.
Don't they do that in the UK, don't they?
No.
I mean, I think they kind of dude, even the people that protect the King's Guard now. The King's Guard slaps, dude. They got that.
The king just wears a suit.
Dude, the British are coming. Dude. It's crazy. I thought you were just talking about regular attire. I was like, that'd be tight, dude.
We need to bring back the World Fair. Did you know the World Fair was the first time people heard about zippers and elevators?
Brother, I was browsing the internet doing my conspiracy theory stuff, and I somehow landed
the murder hotel
fair while I was doing all that. And I was like, no.
All right, we'll go over that later. That's a Halloween thing.
Jacob says, see us, in October.
Never mind.
That was good. I don't even know where to go.
So the Olympics
dude.
are cool. Speaking of the World Fair is a lot like the Olympics. It travels. So did you know they run the Olympic torch around the world for like weeks prior to the Olympic events? I mean, yeah, straight up.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Really?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he like finished it.
Yeah, he was
crip walking. Should have just
dude.
lit one up, dude. With the Olympic torch?
No, in Paris.
Dude, Snoop Dogg got away with murder, and nobody talks about it.
Crazy. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. It was either last week or the week before. I was talking to my coworker about that. I was like, people just don't even realize that he Snoop Dogg, he did it. He unalived somebody. And it was like a rival gang member, and he's just like, all right.
Sometimes.
Anyways, Snoop. Shout out crazy Snoop Dogg. No, the Olympics, though. Fair assumption, right? You're not watching the Olympics at all. Okay. I watch the Olympics literally every day at work. And then I come home, and the Olympics are on the TV. Dude, I love
thanks.
I love the Olympics.
Thank you.
Dude, There are some meme-worthy moments in the Olympics,
Yeah,
brother.
like Mr. Hand in his pocket.
No, the Olympics is hilarious. No, dude, the guy losing pole vaulting.
Stop.
the French pole vaulter, dude.
That's fine.
No, he wasn't French. He wasn't French.
I think
it was
Parisian.
The French swimmer. It was the French swimmer is the other guy. That's the other thing. I'm not gonna delve into that topic, but dude, yeah. No, the Olympics is tight. And like, do you remember at our grandparents' house?
All the time,
our grandparents used to watch, specifically our grandfather. That was if we went over there when the Olympics were happening, that was on the TV. Olympics, baby. And the Olympics slap. It's crazy. Like, you're talking, dude, what do you mean?
Dude, you know they're
Turkey's shooter was a hitman, and nobody can convince me otherwise. Without a doubt, this guy does a speech, brother. He looks like the most average Joe of all time, and then did he win? I'm not sure.
I think he got a silver medal.
He did an interview after.
Probably.
I mean, well, all right, so let's just say, hypothetically, all right, whatever. He got a medal, didn't get a medal, whatever. But after he did an interview, and in the interview, at the end of it, he was like, yo, shout out my ex-wife, give me my dog back. Dude. Yeah. Dude. I don't know who this guy is,
dog back.
but I love him. Dude, he's straight up, this man, straight hitman. We got the other Olympians in the shooting category looking like cyborgs out of Time Splitters, right? And you got this guy, Agent 47 over here.
47.
He says, give me my dog back. That's funny. That's great. Shout out that guy. I love the Olympics, dude. I love the Olympics. It's great. They are. That's a huge deal. And it was like unanimous. It was unanimous. Basically, everybody was like, it needs to be a thing. Yeah. It needs to be a thing. And then you don't watch the Olympics. I was going to ask if you saw the breakdancing, which was that's an Olympic sport now.
No, I just know the beginning of it was a big hubbub.
I mean, yeah, but it was interesting. I'll give it that. Yeah, shout out the Olympics, dude. These are peak athletes, brother, and they're out here. Listen, I'm not blaming Paris. But like everybody talking smack about the living conditions they're going through right now, between obviously the beds, the food, having to swim in a sewage infested river, which they were like, we douse this thing with chemicals, it's fine. But then like a whole handful of Olympic athletes got sick after swimming in it, so no cause of concern there.
Love the Olympics. Ooh, yeah. Doo-doo water. Ooh, who can last longer? What is this, Mr. Beast? I put 100 Olympians in sewage-infested water.
Dude. Yeah. No, so the USA basketball team that went to the Olympics, you have to realize, right? So they had these beds pre-set up for people, for athletes. You got to realize that basically not just the USA team, most of the basketball players that are in the Olympics are, I'm gonna use this word just as a descriptor. They are freakishly tall, right? They are all very tall. There's nothing wrong with, it's not like they chose it. So, they're very tall, and there's no way they were fitting on these beds, dude. Like you're talking. You remember that scene? What is it in Elf?
Yeah.
Well, where Buddy is on the bed and is just like his knees.
Yeah.
His feet are on the floor, dog. Like that's so basically the US basketball team was like, all right, we're all gonna pitch in They pitched in money, $15 million for the team and the coaches and everything to get a place to stay. $15 million.
That's a whole lot of money.
That's bonkers.
LeBron James.
Shout out Olympics, dude. LeBron James.
Shout out Olympia.
That's actually really cool.
Shout out the Olympia from Black Ops 1, Kino der Toten. First wall by gun at the beginning.
Oh,
shout out the Olympia.
Yep. The shotgun, dude. Yeah, dude.
Yep.
The double barrel.
Yep.
Bang, bang.
Slap.
Yeah. How did you like
the Olympics?
How? Where? How?
Oh, well,
I was thinking Mount Olympus.
Too.
Of course, you go straight to
Black Ops 6. Did you see that gameplay trailer for Black Ops 6 Zombies?
No, I saw that it dropped today,
yesterday.
Right? Shout out to us, dude. We're recording on a Friday. This is the craziest thing in the world. It's like, oh yeah. Just out of nowhere, Jacob says,
It's fine. COVID 2024.
Yeah. So
it's still a myth. I don't have it.
You were talking about
it. My body hurts, dude. I feel weak. If I could describe how I felt all day long and most of yesterday, it's just weak.
Dude. Jacob, so towards the beginning of this episode, right? Jacob made a joke about being in that spot the entire time since the last episode. You've been there since the last episode, and I was about to say, Jacob quite possibly has COVID. How does that happen?
I didn't do anything. No.
Sitting in a chair by himself, just gets it.
I don't know how. But...
No, that sucks though.
Yeah, I don't think I have it.
I mean,
I have it.
Well, all right. He says, I don't think. Yeah, I do. I got it. It's gonna. I mean, it'll be to like tomorrow or Sunday. You'll end up. I hate to break it to you. Like the first time I got COVID was like Kristen. She kind of called it the night before. We were driving home and I was like really lightheaded. I was driving and I got really lightheaded. And she was like, "You good? Like, you're not normally, this ain't usually, you don't have this kind of problem." I was like, I mean, I'm good. I'm chilling. And then it was like the next day I woke up the next day to go to work and I was like, the best way I could put it is I was confused. Like I have a morning routine that I go through. Like it's the same thing every morning. And it's like I couldn't wrap myself around doing this routine. It was like stuff was like I was just confused. And it was probably like 11 o'clock. I went to work and it was around 11. I like asked my boss. I was like, "Yo, I was like, I'm not feeling it. Can I
leave?
Can I call it for the day?" And he was like, "Yeah, no problem." And then I get home, was not having it, and then took a COVID test, and sure enough,
dying.
Your boy had the COVID. Yeah, and then after that, I was like, I stayed in bed for a week, gave Kristen COVID. I just played Silent Hill for a week. I finished Silent Hill.
I don't think I could do Silent Hill if I had COVID brain,
2, 3. I did 1, 2, 3 Origins, and almost finished 4, but I didn't. I went back to work by the time I was at the end of 4. Yeah, that's how I spent my COVID week. So good luck, dude. Hopefully you don't end up the way I did. I was just sleeping and sweating the entire. I was literally. It was a week of just sweat. I was sweating the whole time.
Weak. It feels like, I don't know.
It's good for you.
I ran for hours and now I'm just sore. Like, and I'm cold.
That's top tier.
No matter what the temperature
That's what you want.
is. I'm just cold.
Dude, that's me when I had mono. I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that. Jacob got the COVID-24, dog.
We were talking before we started about Taco Bell. You were talking about their $7 whatever.
Taco Bell just dropped a $7 Lux box. $7 Lux box.
and it started.
That's
It
tight.
started, and we can't go back.
What do you mean?
AI has
What
taken
started?
over the Taco Bell drive-thru.
No!
Yeah.
No! That's what you were gonna
AI
say,
is
dude!
taking over. I spoke to a robot.
No! Listen. We have... Oh, I'm so mad. We have this restaurant down here,
Oh yeah,
Jacob, called
Rallies. We
Rallies.
have that
All right?
somewhere around here.
All right. Oh, well, that's tight. Their food's 5. 5. It's mid. It's.
You might.
I mean,
You
like, it's better.
might
I would say
hurt
it's better than
tomorrow.
McDonald's.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking
Yeah, I
about.
mean,
Quarter
yeah,
pounder with
100%.
cheese. Dude,
He just...
dude, a Mickey D's
Pause.
QPC
No.
with a
Listen,
Sprite.
the only thing from McDonald's... Listen. No. McDonald's has two items on their menu that I am a fan of. Number one being... there's no way I'm going to McDonald's and not getting a large fry.
I don't know. Nowadays, it ain't the same.
Their French...
Nah.
Stop it. Dude.
I mean,
Their
they
fries are
are,
still peak.
but it's not as good as they used to be.
But... Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, there's more chemicals in them now.
Anything was so good. Oh my god.
Or less chemicals, maybe? But the other thing on the menu is only a breakfast item. But you gotta do it right. You gotta get a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle.
Yes.
McGriddle. Wait. You get the combo meal. You get you a orange juice, cause healthy, but it's not. Get you the hash brown that comes with it. Make sure it's the hash brown, right? And then get you an extra hash brown. And then you put the extra hash brown on that McGriddle. Have you done it? Have you done it? Have you done it?
That destroys the integrity of a McGriddle.
Nope.
Yeah, it does.
Nope.
No. It does.
No.
You are
brother,
compromising the integrity.
I'm going to change.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No. The McGriddle, all right, alone by itself is peak breakfast menu.
McDonald's, bring it back, please. I'm begging
not
you,
a
bring back
competition.
all day breakfast. I know you introduced it in 2015. It went away in COVID, but please, I'm begging you. I'd give you double the price of McGriddle if you just served it all day long. I don't even care. I'll give you $10. $10 for one McGriddle. I'd buy 3.
The McGriddle is actually, it is legitimately one of my favorite fast food items.
It ain't fast food. It's not. Dude, it's
Buongiorno.
The greatest. Italians have pizza.
The McGriddle is just top tier.
The Japanese have sushi.
Yeah.
I don't know what Russia has.
Yeah.
But dude, Mexico, great cuisine.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But man,
100%.
Ain't
nothing topping the McGriddle, dog.
Thing in the world gonna top a sweet bunned Mickey D stamped sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle.
If you're getting, listen, no hate, but if you're getting breakfast at McDonald's and you get the sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast muffin, whatever. If you're not getting a McGriddle, you're doing it wrong.
I know some people. I know some people that do that.
It's just.
I know some people that do that.
Oh no, dude!
Dude,
no!
I know some people that do that. One morning I went to McDonald's with like 3 of my friends, and my buddy Kevin spent, I'm confident, like $40 on McGriddles.
Nah.
The dude went to the counter.
I love McGriddles.
2 or 3 times, and I swear 2 times he came back. He's like, "This is not what I ordered."
Yikes.
It was quite literally like 20 minutes after they opened.
Oh, well. Shout out them, dude. You know whose breakfast menu is like legitimately was a letdown, but I haven't been back to it in
what?
For real 8 years? At
No,
least.
Taco Bell slaps.
Taco Bell.
Dude, they got a breakfast crunch.
I mean, maybe now.
Slaps.
But I love Taco
Dude, you got to try it again.
Like that for me. All right. Taco Bell is peak breakfast. I mean, peak fast food.
It was. It was.
I'm so dead serious.
They ruined it.
Not
dude.
was. Well, AI. I didn't even get to say what I said. I wanted to say about rallies. We went to rallies like a year ago, and they had that. They had the automated.
The AI.
I mean, order taker. All right, and they messed up the order. Whether timeout. Whether it be the computer got it wrong, or one of the employees got it wrong. Dang, Jacob just straight says AI's.
Well, did it say is everything correct on the screen? Then everything
but
had to have been correct if you looked and verified.
Well,
or it was your fault for not correcting it.
Maybe technically. No. Listen, when I order stuff at fast food places, I don't customize it at all. I just order it and just whatever way it comes.
Your counterpart probably customizes it to no end. Man, if that's
dude, hit him with that. Yeah. So could have been AI. Could have
just left it the way it was.
I'm just saying.
Though at the end of the day,
shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But yeah. So yeah, we had that was the only time that was the last time we went to rally.
And we are no longer rallying there.
No, yeah. So, well, we don't really go to rallies. It was like a one-off. But so now I'm interested to see if they have it at our Taco Bell. And like, I'm not nervous because when we get Taco Bell, I order it through the app. Like, I'm only ordering on the app. You don't order Taco Bell through the app? Brother, you know that there's stuff on the app that you can't get.
Can you get a shredded chicken quesadilla?
At the drive-thru.
No way.
Sure. You can get a quesadilla.
You can get a quesadilla on the app?
The shredded chicken. Yeah, 100%. Dog, I will literally...
Stop. No, we can't do
Taco
this.
Bell right now. I will pull up Taco Bell right now. Where's the bell, dude? Where's the bell, brother?
Taco Bell. I just want to say, earlier today, I was sitting in my living room.
Taco Bell.
And I got a knock on my door. Open up the door. And it's a crime investigation team. A local crime investigation team. Asking...
Brother, what? Dog.
The crime investigation team showed up at our front door of our apartment. And they said,
you lying, dude.
Do you know anything about your downstairs neighbor? And it's funny because a couple months ago, our downstairs neighbor had a visit from the police. And I remember that. And then a couple days later, dude started moving stuff out. But it wasn't like middle of the day. It was 11 p.m. at night. And he wasn't moving his stuff into a car. He was moving it to a hand cart dolly type of thing and just disappearing into the night for hours at a time. Wearing a jumpsuit, a bandana, and big blocked up shades. I saw this. Lindsay saw it for like 2 weeks.
And you didn't
I thought you just didn't have a car. It's not my business.
Dude, you see somebody dressed like that?
Oh, I had questions, but it's none of my business.
Dude, I'd be peeking out I would be opening the window and being like, brother.
Well, okay, I have a reason that I didn't ask him what he was doing. One day I was sitting in the apartment, right here,
all right,
basically, except I was facing the wall because my setup was different. It was facing, and I hear somebody below me screaming about how they need God. Jesus needs to save you. You need Jesus. For 3.5 hours.
Dude.
I mean 3.5 hours. Steady.
Yo, that's our cousin. That's crazy.
This man was losing it to somebody or something. And yeah, so the cop showed up and they were like talking about him, and they're like, they said, "You know anything about what he's doing?" We just both said no. He moved out for like a 2-week period a couple months ago, and then
wait. So he just vacated for a little while and then came back?
out into the night and never came back.
Oh.
And they don't know where he is, but one of the other guys shows me a photo of him. And all I had to see was his forehead and hair to know it was this dude. Because, I mean, it was like so obviously him. So his disguise was very bad. Dude. Very bad. Great guy, bad disguise. Worst disguise.
Worst disguise.
If I had a disguise, it'd be the best disguise. No, but yeah, so they were like, "Oh, thanks," and that was it.
That was it. Why didn't you ask?
What he did?
Why they were asking?
None of my business. See, this is your problem. Dog, you pry too much.
You pry too much.
Hey, no, this is how you get involved. This is how my name ends up somewhere that I don't want it to be.
Well, I mean, you already talked about Gobekli Tepe.
So well, I don't want to be on the local one.
You know, sorry. Oh, that's
well,
you're on the global one, sir.
I was already on that, dude. Somebody from Ukraine hacked everything I own. Everything I own.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So, dude, they got me banned on Modern Warfare. And Activision said tough.
Wow,
loser.
That sucks.
L nerd. Thanks for the money.
Right? Loser.
Straight up.
He's tough loser.
I had the UMP gold.
That's actually, yeah. I mean, I 100% would have been like, so what happened? Dude, the last time you saw this guy, he was in a jumpsuit with a bandana.
It was a red bandana that covered pretty much his whole, like, below the shades. All I could see was his forehead and hair on his head and his ears. No, they were like just thick shades. They were like thick, blocky shades. Like he had just went to the eye doctor. Like thick, blocky shades.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
like the horse blinders,
ones.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like our aunt's old.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. I remember those. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's crazy. Straight out of 1983. That's crazy. That's
the most exciting thing that's happened. Not really, but rip to those police officers because they probably got COVID now.
I didn't even think about that. Jacob's just having a face-to-face
they're gonna have to halt the
investigation
in a couple days because the whole team mysteriously got COVID.
got COVID. The whole squad.
But I am pretty sure that dude, one time, that neighbor, like, left his window unlocked or something. Because one morning I went to work, and I go to work pretty early. And in the winter, the sun is down still. And I saw the light on in there. But not like the main light. It was like the back light through the blinds. You could see. And I was like, nobody lives there. So he was probably just making sure all of his stuff was out.
Oh, wait, so this was after he had left. Brother, you're leaving out pertinent information. He said he left his window open, and it just makes me think about the time you talked about having to be a ninja getting up into your apartment. That's crazy.
That was over the winter.
That was way early in the podcast. Yeah, it was last winter. That's crazy, dude. That's wild.
Yeah, I just got a notification that our Twitter account is 1 year old.
Wow. Brother, if that doesn't tell you anything, we made the Twitter account 3 weeks before we started it. That's wild. Shout out us. That's wild. Dang, dude. You know, in breaking news, right? Which sucks.
Oh, I know what this sucks.
Dude, I mean, to the most regular individuals, right? People probably don't really care.
Calling all
I don't
gamer
really care,
nerds.
but it still sucks. Calling all nerds, dude. Nah, Game Informer announced that they will be, closing, basically. Not even basically. They're closing. Game Informer is ending. It was just
inevitable.
A game. Yeah, it was because like physical media, especially stuff like that, is disappearing. Like very heavily, but obviously you have tabloids, for the boomers to read. Like that's a thing that's not going to disappear
for another 30 years.
Sorry, boomers. Yeah, 100%. But it in due time will be gone. 100%. Like physical media is going to
brand new PlayStation 2 cost $1,000.
Is going to disappear. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. It's okay. But Game Informer ended, which kind of sucks because for years our dad was subscribed to Game Informer, and so obviously we would be getting the Game Informer in all the time and looking through that. And it's like the craziest thing because it was like 3 days before they announced that they were going to be closing, a customer at work shows up and he hands me a Game Informer magazine, right? From 2016 that had it was for Breath of the Wild. It was like Breath of the Wild was about to be coming out, and it had a bunch of stuff related to The Legend of Zelda in it, and he knew I was a fan of The Legend of Zelda, and he was like, yo, here you go. It's all you. I was like, this is actually kind of tight. And then 3 days later, Game Informer was like, we're ending. I was like, oh, all right. I mean, the magazine's like destroyed, but it's still really cool. The cover is like, the cover's tight. So it was cool, and now I at least have that little piece of history because our dad threw away all of ours.
Dude, you know what? We had a ton. One of us has to get the Legend of Zelda comic book.
Oh, dude!
We've got one or two of those.
Forgot about that. Two. We had two.
The cover fell off. I could never find.
That sucks. No, yeah, we had the old.
It was like 3rd edition Legend of Zelda.
I have no idea where this.
Book. It was.
I have no idea where it came
either.
From. I don't know. I legitimately don't know.
Woke up one day. I was conscious and was like, "Wow,
which is like
Link
the craziest
doesn't
thing.
Look like this in Ocarina of Time."
And Ganondorf was straight up just a pig, brother. He was just a pig. That's a crazy. I'm looking at pictures of it. We had. Man, there were a couple volumes of it. We had the very first one. We had number 1. Maybe we just had No, we had number 1. Wait, what is this one? Issue 6.
Oh.
We had number 6 and number 1. For sure. Oh, wait. I might be mixing it up. Sorry. Oh, I got myself jacked up, dog. No. We had the one where Link's on the cover diving off Epona onto some dude with a metal gauntlet on. And then we had, dude, how do I can't. I need to know what the heck are comics called?
Oh,
Issue it is. No, Jacob. He said
what are comics called? You said what are comics called?
Comics.
Comedians?
Jacob says, brother.
Yeah.
Comics.
Comedian.
Thanks. The truth is, no, to the first power? I don't know what I'm talking. To the first power. We had that.
To the first power, yeah.
We had that one for sure. 100%. And then we had...
Did we not have the power? The power. Issue 3. I could have swore we had that one.
No, we had the power. That was the other one we had. That's the other one. That's what I said. I got
that's
the
power
third.
Confused that's the third issue. I was right.
The last one, issue 7.
Yeah, get out.
Yeah, we had the second and the third issue.
Man, I was like 5,
crazy,
and I remember that.
Dude. Yeah, like that's for top tier, dude. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, dog. That's great.
Yeah, dude. Man, when Link realized he's being corrupted by the Triforce power, And he's starting to show his boar tusk.
Dude, time out.
Dude, yeah.
That's what I was about to say when he starts turning into a pig. Yes,
That's issue
dude.
3.
Yes. That's crazy. Dude, that's crazy. That's so... I need to get my hands on these comics. How do I get
storage units?
They're probably just like monumentally priced. No, I mean, I physically need to get all of them. I need all of them.
Good luck.
I need all
You're
of them.
going to be paying
good luck
arm
to
and a
me,
leg.
dude. Yo, if somebody wants to send me these, if somebody wants to send me these,
if somebody
shout
wants
out
to
you,
send me
whoever.
a physical copy of what's it called? Fantastic Planet? La Planète Sauvage.
Oh, no.
That's what I want.
Jacob, stop it. Oh, you can get pre-owned versions of these comics for like $20.
Easy peasy,
I'm dead
dude.
serious. For Christmas, I'm
frame it.
buying myself all of them. All of them.
Frame them, dude.
But back to Fantastic Planet, sir. Because Jacob hits me up midday today with just the most... If I had to guess...
Somebody made this for me.
This is what I imagine, like...
This is what my dreams are.
Your dreams are atrocious. This is like the fever dream that I had when I had mono, dude, and I was out cold for like basically 3 days on the couch. Like, this was me.
If you're wondering what this is,
what is it?
It's like a cartoon made by this French director animator René Laloux. He made this movie called La Planète Sauvage, or the Fantastic Planet. It's a French film, and it was premiered at Cannes. It won an award at the Cannes Film Festival. It has 7.3 on IMDb. I mean, it's killing it.
How does it have a 7.3?
Or 7.7?
Just go watch. Oh, well. Right,
even worse.
Go just
Shut
listen.
Up. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What?
The premise of this.
All right.
The storyline, it says...
There's no premise.
Essentially, it's these aliens, these blue people. They're called drags. DRAAG. And they're on this world of I don't know.
French for something?
They're on this world of Yam or Yam. It's YGAM, and they have people as pets. They're like pets, like wild animals, but they're really small, and they're like, "Oh, this is cool." And the way it starts out is it's just this mother carrying a baby, and these people are like tormenting the mother, and then she dies, and they take the baby, and they're like, "Wow, this is crazy." And then they put a control collar on it, and it's connected to a watch.
Stop.
And the watch lets them like manipulate which way the baby moves. If it's trying to run away, they can just flip it back, and it slides back towards them. But anyways, this one drag like raises this is what they call it. They call humans OMs, OM. And it raises this one, and this one becomes intelligent because it has such a strong bond with this drag. And this drag then is like betrayed by this little baby because it becomes an adult and it becomes conscious. And there's an uprising of OMs against the drags. And the whole thing is it's a war between these little humans on this planet, dude. And they go crazy.
Dude, these little humans. Listen.
It is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Just after, if you're listening right now, right? Just after this episode, go to YouTube. It takes 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Look up, just listen. Look up Fantastic Planet trailer on YouTube and watch this 2-minute trailer. And you will understand what I mean. This is just an absolute fever dream. And better yet, like within the first 15 seconds of the trailer, there was like this little weird thing got hatched out of an egg, and then this like 3-nosed creature comes up behind it, just licks its back a couple times, and then just eats it. Just eats it.
It is
Dude,
crazy.
I was like,
There
what
are
what am I
astral
watching?
projecting aliens owning people, and there's these crazy inventions. It is wild. And apparently production on it at one point was delayed because the Soviet Union invaded Czechoslovakia.
That's, well,
The Russians
I guess
invaded
technically you'll
Czechoslovakia in
have that.
1968, which caused a delay in production.
It's not the first time Russia tried to invade a place. Just saying.
Yeah, movie's crazy.
Won't be the last
Movie's
either.
crazy.
What year did it come
73.
out? 70 what? 3?
1973.
2? Dang, dude. That's
3 years before the first Lord of the Rings movie.
Dude.
3 years
Wait,
before.
what?
Before the first
cartoon?
Lord of the Rings cartoon. 1976.
Rankin and Bass, dude?
Rankin and Bass.
Rankin and Bass, dude? 10 out of 10. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Dude.
Great.
House
Top
music
tier.
is coming back. I don't have this on the
What?
list, but house music is coming back. And I'm loving it. Dude.
Like, what you mean? I haven't heard anything house-esque coming back at all.
You've not heard the Brat album?
Oh, okay. I've heard.
UK
I've heard
is just killing it with their house music. They're bringing it back to the US. Right. They're bringing it back to the US.
Time out. UK does. I mean, like, listen. So the UK has always had This is the UK's always had a rave,
dude. Above and Beyond
scene.
Slaps.
That's not really a thing. It's not like raves are not a huge thing in the US. Raves in Europe are a thing. Like, you're talking like underground,
those kind of raves.
like,
I see.
You need to be in like actual legitimate raves, and like the electronic music scene. I mean, obviously the electronic music scene in the US is huge, but it's always been, that genre has always been a part of the European culture. Like, always. It's never left them.
It's coming back to the US. Early 2000s.
I mean, I'm a fan.
Love that music.
100%. Dude, what?
That kind of style of music from like the late 90s, early 2000s, where it's just electronic.
Yeah, dude. Bass thumping, dum, 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 dum. And then you're listening to,
yep,
I'm blue, yep. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's get it.
Yeah, dude. Listen, what is it? I can't remember. I just know there's a song called SMS that was fire. I'm sending you in it.
I remember that 1 to 2 week period of our childhood, walking into our cousin's house, and that's the only thing you heard.
Yeah, dude.
SMS.
I mean, I'd rather listen to that than sit in the drive-through. So, you know, dude.
Weird Al can play his music whenever he wants.
Yeah, you're right. No, I mean, no, I don't. You got me stunned with the early 2000s comment. I legitimately don't know what you mean. I
don't know. I've always felt like that kind of music, even thinking of like when the PS2 came out. It was a whole vibe. It was a whole vibe of just like
when. What is this, The Matrix?
Literally.
He says yes. When you said early 2000s, first thing that like's coming to my mind, like, I was trying to think of like any sort of electronic music out of that era, and all I was like, I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Or like, dude, Third Eye Blind. I was thinking like Jimmy Eat World. Dude, I was like, I'm just thinking alternative.
That's what,
because that's the music we grew up listening to in the early 2000s. We weren't listening to electronic
where my brain
music.
Maybe that's why I knew about Gobekli Tepe before you. I was ahead of the curve.
Yeah, Jacob's just on a different wave, dude. Jacob was just on a different wave.
Yep.
That's crazy.
We're going to find out that there's a group of ancient beings, dude. They run the world. Just wait. I'm on that wave. They dictate our technology.
Dude, it's gonna be a week from now. It's just gonna be a week from now. It's fine. Or it'll be right after our
Jeff
next set of
Bezos is
conspiracy
building a
theory episodes.
10,000-year clock.
That'll be it.
No, he is.
Could you imagine? Oh, wait.
Jeff Bezos is building a 10,000-year clock.
Where do you even, Jacob, listen. Oh, also, before I say this, because I'm about to reference the what the heck is it called? Fantastic Planet. Jacob is the only person, we've talked about this before on the podcast, that he can just end up on the weirdest sides of literally anything. It doesn't matter what it is, he's gonna find the weird side. YouTube, Instagram. Jacob sends me like Russian and Ukrainian Instagram videos all the time, dude. Some dude playing guitar and he's just like, there's a pig in the room, and then you see this they're just in like a beaten down house and there's a lady scrubbing the floor with crazy towel, music like in the back. Dude. Yeah, and I don't know. But so Jacob can always find the weirdest
Did you not see that link I sent you?
And so yeah, Jacob
about the 10,000-year clock.
One? Oh, I thought it was related to Gobekli.
No, Jeff Bezos is funding the building of a 10,000-year clock. He's been doing it for like 6 years now or something like that. They're building it inside of a mountain, right?
Oh no, I knew about that.
But hear
I
me
did
out.
know about that. I did. As soon as you said inside
there
a
mountain. There are 5 room-sized anniversary chambers to just like to celebrate 1 year, 10-year, 100-year, 1,000-year, and 10,000-year anniversaries. Who's going to be around to do that, for one? Now, let's think about this.
Wait, time out. You know what? All right.
I guess let's continue on with...
Keep going.
It's got, like, the first room is all about the interplanetary probes launched in 20th century. The clock is supposed to run the orrery once a year on a predetermined date at solar noon.
He is literally creating something that, like, legitimately 2,000 years from now, like, all right, let's all right, Jacob, we are in the year 2024, right? 2,000 years from now, we will cease to exist. You think about the stuff that existed 2,000 years ago, right? So what if things just get eviscerated? Just, all right, and there's some people that survive, right? And they stumble across this thing, and then like they see it, and then 5 years later, like you got these people studying it, and all of a sudden something just magical happens inside this clock.
And it will happen.
And they're gonna be like, aliens.
It will happen.
Aliens.
Because
aliens.
It's like there's supposed to be an event. So essentially every 10,000 or every 1,000 years, it's gonna cuckoo. What's
Stop.
What's gonna cuckoo? What?
That's what I was about to say.
What?
What?
I don't know.
The mount. Can you imagine somebody's just like out and about, and then all of a sudden they hear a cuckoo come from a mountain? That's it. That's the moment where you're like, I've lost it. This is it. I'm crazy. Did that mountain just cuckoo
What's
at me?
the point?
Just so he can put that stamp on the world.
It's supposed to be an icon for long-term thinking.
Technically speaking, depending on what it is, it could end up being like, another great wonder of the world. Like, because put it this way, like I said, 2,000 years from now, this thing is still dinging, dude. You still got 8,000 years left, right? And so people in the future are going to see this thing and be like, these people were wild. This dude built a cuckoo clock in a mountain. And then everybody around him is going to be like, what's a cuckoo clock? And that's it. That's the rabbit hole, dog.
Dude,
what's a cuckoo clock? That's it. Aliens. Nope. The Atlanteans.
It's the Anunnaki.
Prove it. Oh, well, don't leak the info yet. Don't leak the info yet.
I leaked it.
Jacob, we still got to wait another 3 months.
We still got to wait a whole year for GTA 6.
That's fine. But so, according to reports, right, GTA 6 is
Take-Two
it's on schedule?
also said in their earnings report that, it's going to come out. They still plan for fall 2025. GTA 5 failed to sell 5 million copies in a 3-month period for the first time in a decade.
Excuse you?
GTA
How does it keep
5
selling
failed
copies?
to
How?
sell 5
How?
million copies in a 3-month period for the first time in a decade.
Why are people still buying this game after 10 years, brother?
I don't know.
How many copies of this game can you own?
For hacking.
There's only
and just
7
buying
million
another
people on the
copy.
planet, dog. It's fine.
Oh man, I lost my million.
I swear.
New social club account.
Dude,
I don't know.
Dude, I can't get on that wave. I don't understand.
Rockstar
Stop giving them money.
Also said that Red Dead Online and Red Dead 2 are like, oh, Red Dead Redemption 2 is the best-selling media in the country behind GTA 5.
Of course.
Killing it, dude. Yeah, so Rockstar is just, once again, the supreme overlord of video games, and if you plan to release something next year, don't.
100%. Don't. Just don't. If you plan on releasing anything in the year
towards the end of 2025,
don't.
So it's gonna be fall 2025. So you got
you know what sucks about that? Is that like my favorite season for the year is fall, because that relates to Halloween, and all of the scary games, all the horror games that I like, all get released in that time period.
You're not
in the fall. Because nobody's gonna want to release anything. They're just gonna be like, "What's the point? What's the point?" And then you're gonna have like this one studio release a game, and then you're gonna hear that the studio went on. That's it.
We actually made a Starfield horror DLC.
Nope. They're like, guess what?
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6. And then, can you imagine Elder Scrolls 6 trying to compete with Grand Theft Auto 6? There's no way.
It would be a disappointment of Todd Howard to decide to do something.
0% chance.
I don't think they would. No.
He's not that dumb.
He did give loading screens to Starfield, so.
Yeah, no, I hopped in No Man's Sky for the first time in a year, and it's just like, it is the most mind-baffling, listen, I don't want to go off on a tangent about this game, but it is legitimately everything Sean it's Murray, right? Yeah. Sean Murray talked about when they first started talking about the game, and how he was like, it is an infinite world. It is not even world. It's an infinite universe. They've done it. And I don't care what anybody's opinion is on it. They did that. They did. And you can go from planet to planet. You can, if you could fly normally, and if that thing says it's going to take you 2 days to fly there, you could legitimately fly there for 2 days and end up on that planet. I'm not even
yeah, but it takes so long to do that. It's like, man.
But I'm saying that the fact that is a thing.
I mean, procedural generation is crazy.
And you can go straight from space to the ground of a planet.
I found out recently that when you New Game Plus it puts you into a new galaxy. So there's just different galaxies.
Yeah.
And then there's just trillions upon trillions of different solar systems in each galaxy. And
the game is never ending. Every planet in the game will never be found.
The game
will never end.
Lindsay and I have been playing it. And you saw, dude, I got one game where I just maxed out all my resources and I was just doing everything. Yeah, I am.
Jacob's a cheater.
Yeah, I am.
Jacob's a cheater.
Yeah, I am.
Cheater. No, it's tight though. It's if you're into games, even if you just trying to find that chill game. No Man's Sky absolutely is that is that game where you don't have to. There is technically a story to it.
Space Minecraft.
It is the biggest. It is the biggest. Just exploration game to exist. Like, Minecraft is huge. Don't get me wrong, right? Minecraft is huge. No Man's Sky is 40 times bigger than Minecraft. I don't even think that's a good
I
number.
mean,
Like it's way
I mean,
bigger.
you really can't measure the scale of No Man's Sky because it is procedurally generating infinity. So, like,
Yeah. And what the crazy,
I'm
but
pretty sure
what
it's
is it? I
infinite.
mean, so the thing is though, is that if you,
Mhm.
Jacob, right,
Yeah.
you go discover a planet nobody else has discovered,
Yeah, I
it
upload
will
it. You
tell
can
you that.
upload it.
And other people in the game, when they visit that planet, it will tell them, you, Jacob,
Yeah.
discovered the planet.
Only if you upload the data, though.
Mind blowing.
You gotta upload it.
Well, yeah.
Gotta upload
But
it. You get those
you gotta,
nanites for
listen, you
uploading
gotta
your
upload it.
space data.
Jacob hits him with the little ET finger. Gotta upload it.
What's up, brother?
ET. What's up, brother?
We hit an hour.
We hit an hour, dude.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Honestly, what are we doing?
I-
Gobekli Tepe is a 12,000-year-old calendar telling us about a comet that struck. And you know what?
That's wild. Full circle. It's fine.
From a belt of comets. Those fragments
What?
that hit us all that time ago, their remnants still exist floating around us on a yearly basis today. And every season we go through this period of the belt, and there's potential that they could just wallop us every time. I think it's every year. It's every few years. Yeah. So who's to say that the cycle hasn't just been repeating itself for thousands of years? So every few thousand years, we just get melted by these rocks
in a circle. They're like, we're back again, baby. Just done.
Hey, no.
Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, I guess, right? I could, like, I'm just thinking about No Man's Sky now. Sorry.
It's so fun.
I just want to go play No Man's
Sky. There's so much to do. Like, so much to do. You can learn full languages to 3 different races.
Multiple. Like literally full
Yep.
Full languages. I don't want to just talk about No Man's Sky, wrapping up this podcast, but it's going to happen for a second, okay? It's just let it happen. But so when the game first came out, they're legitimately, all right, so they had the procedural generation of planets done. That existed. Aside from that, there really wasn't much else in the game.
You could mine one type of material and sell it.
Yeah, this game has been out for just about 8 years now. And the game, when it came out, had, as far as I remember, it had either negative or mostly negative reviews on Steam. It was not good. The ratings it got from everybody else, the review scores, was really not good. And then Sean Murray was like, I have this vision and it's gonna be completed. All right. It's gonna be done. And so in that 8-year time frame that this game has been out, they have done everything. They're still adding that man has said.
They just did Worlds Update Part 1.
And Part 1. They specified Part 1. So it means they're adding more
for PC today.
So the fact that, and everything in this game, if you went and bought the game, all right, so when I bought it, it was $60. And so I bought it when it came out because I was so excited to play it. And I can legitimately say, I don't buy games on release that often. It's very rare. That is one game that absolutely got my money's worth. And it's really cool to see a company like that got just absolutely bombarded in the beginning with just absolute.
It's Cyberpunk all over again.
Storm. It literally is, but by an indie studio, dude. And this game, every piece of content that they have 15 to 20 DLCs in this game now, and every single one of them was free. So if you pay for the game, you just get free updates. There is nothing else you have to pay for aside from the game.
Worth it. It was a $40 game too. I'm pretty sure it was
so
just on sale for $26 on the Switch.
Dude, if like I said, if you're into exploration games, if Minecraft's your cup of tea, right?
You
or
can play
survival
survival
games.
mode
I
on it,
highly,
but other than
highly,
that, you can play like creative and just go fly
dude.
around and discover planets.
It's dude. Give me the sticks on the I want the
No.
joysticks. I want the
Pew,
fighter
pew,
sticks,
pew.
right? And I just want to fly a spaceship. I just want to fly a spaceship
I
in VR. Beam
just
me up.
want GTA 4 remastered. I know.
Ain't happening, brother.
I know.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
I know.
It's not. Anyways. It's time to wrap this bad boy up. What's the song rack, Jacob? Come on. What's the song rack? Come on. Throwing it back to your 90s,
Dude,
early
actually,
2000s.
For real. How did you not think of this when I said that?
Real. I did, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
Could have.
Because I don't want to ruin it.
Fool.
Ruined. Yeah.
My song rack is Virtual Insanity
100%.
by Jamiroquai, Tyler the Creator's favorite band.
Dude. Because they're
artist.
Sick. They sick with it.
Jamiroquai's fire.
Sick with it, dude. Sick with it. Everybody knows that song. Everybody. And even if you say you don't,
will when you hear it.
Sorry. 100%.
It's already in the playlist.
It's already in the playlist.
It was in the playlist before we started.
And guess what? It was in the playlist on Friday. So, guess what? If you save the playlist on Spotify,
I might even put another song in Sunday.
I mean, it's... Oh, see? Look at that. You never even know, dude. That's crazy. New music
We should
every
start
week.
doing media.
Every week.
I had a
Save
thought.
the playlist.
Dude, we got like a movie we watched because you were telling me about... You sent me the link to that song before we started. So imagine we did that at the end of the episode.
Jacob's got my song rack for next week, and I'm not saying it. I'm not putting it on the internet for y'all. Sorry, I'm gatekeeping this one for until next week. But I've legitimately listened to this song. I'm so dead serious, probably about 30 times in the past 2 days. 30.
I think
not like I'm so dead
to do
serious.
Media of the week, whether it be song, movie, TV show.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll get into it.
But
yo, if you
always
guys
a
like
song,
that,
always a song. Because we got the playlist.
No matter what,
Could be a
check out the playlist.
Even, dude.
2 Degrees of Separation on Spotify.
You might.
You don't read. He says you might. Every book I've read has been Stephen King.
My media of the
Hobbit.
week is Fantastic Planet.
And
my song rec is Virtual Insanity by Jamiroquai. And Sunday it'll be Alanis Morissette.
Oh yeah, dude. For sure. But no, Fantastic Planet is actually on
go
Max,
check it out.
that has
if
it.
you know
if you
French,
if you want to just
or you got subtitles?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. If he says, you know French?
It's really weird if you're just looking to watch a really weird movie for an hour. It's only an hour. It's like an hour and 10 minutes. It's worth it.
I'm gonna watch it.
Especially it got good reviews.
It's not. Yeah. Jacob said
it is very artistic, dude. It is. It's got an art style that I feel like.
Yeah.
Whenever I saw like a painting or not painting, but like any artwork around our family's houses, it always had this kind of vibe. Always.
It was this.
So I think that's why I like it so much.
It was always this. 100%.
Because I saw it and I was like, oh, dude, Dad would have made this when he was in college. Well,
fever dream. Dude.
That's what I get. Dude, I saw silent movies on Max. It was like, you may also like silent movies from 1902. Or a magician doing tricks in 1907.
Tight, dude. I might have to get in the weird side of Max.
Stuff was there.
Gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
Gonna have to do it, dude. Gonna have to. Fitting to have to. So, anyways, check out the playlist. 2 Degrees of Separation. It is, if you go look it up on Spotify, it's the same. Basically, if you type in 2 Degrees of Separation, you're gonna see the podcast and you're gonna see the playlist. They're both there. Save the playlist. And like I said, music's updated every week. We might start adding, music throughout the week. I think that would be kind of cool. And then just have like that peak, like song over the past week that you're just like, dang, this slaps, and
Heck
then we'll
yeah.
talk about that on the podcast.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Just like the media thing, you know, we'll see. But yeah, if you know, if that's your cup of tea, check it out. And we've also, you know, we've talked about it on the socials. We've added music over on the socials, and so if you're following us, you'll know. So if you want to check us out over everywhere on the internet, it is at the number 2 DOF separation
worldwide.
Everywhere you got internet, just saying. Worldwide. Yeah. So check it out. If you enjoy the podcast, you know, maybe consider following it. Or giving it a review. If you made it this far and you haven't given the podcast
if you
review,
like finding out about our beginnings,
we gotta have words.
If you like hearing about the origins of us before everyone else,
go
give us a 5-star. Give us a like.
5 stars.
Subscribe down below. Hit that bell notification. Make sure to leave a comment.
Jacob's never done YouTube, and he's just got the YouTube slang on the lock.
I don't need to do YouTube.
He got it.
Find me doing YouTube next week.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm going to be in the corner of this room. Just Gobekli Tepe.
YouTubing. Yeah, I swear. You're right. Jacob's just going to start doing the conspiracy theories on YouTube. Yeah. Top tier. Yeah, for sure. But, I think that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for everybody that interacts with the polls. Shout out everybody that interacts with the polls. And then I asked about the Q&A thing. I am listen, I'm not doing the Q&A thing. I'm not doing it in the episodes, right? So if you enjoy the podcast, hey,
leave a comment.
Leave a comment, dude. Tell us we were, you know, this is tight, or just be like, yo, Gobekli Tepe is a myth.
It's not. It's not a myth. It's, you know, quite literally a fact. And
Jacob says, well, you're wrong.
Like, did you know there was an island off of, I think, Siberia or Russia? Yeah, off of Russia. So when the mammoths were around, right? The water level was 400 feet lower. So in the mainland Russia, we killed off all these mammoths, right? But a large population of them went to this island just off the coast because there was a land bridge, essentially, because the water level was much lower. Well, over time, the water level rose, and it isolated these mammoths for another 6,000 years on that island. 6,000 years they lived on an island.
Hey,
and now we're trying to bring them back.
They did their thing. They got it done. Shout out us, dude. We were wrapping up the podcast, and Jacob just brings up mammoths in Russia. Anyways, thank y'all so much for listening. If you haven't told somebody about this podcast, what are you doing?
Who knows?
Go tell your brothers, uncles, sisters, aunt.
Go put it on X.
I don't know what I said, but Tumblr. Oh, well.
Go buy
still exist? Don't ask.
A check mark on X, right? Get those reply boosts going, and then tweet about the podcast on your account, and I'll retweet it.
There you go. Oh, see? Jacob, poor.
That's the workaround of using
he says
Twitter Premium.
He says free advertising, baby. Yes, indeed. No. But for real, thank you guys so much for listening. This is it, Jacob. This is it.
When are we gonna do another conspiracy episode?
Good morning.
When are we gonna do one?
What?
When are we gonna do one?
No.
I have so much to talk about. So much to talk about.
Next week. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to wrap up the episode. He goes, "Where's the conspiracy theories?" That's it.
I could fill every episode. Every episode. Hey, whose eye is on the back of the $1 bill? That's what I thought this morning. I thought about it this morning.
Well, guess
whose
what?
eye is it modeled after?
Find out next week. That's actually horrifying. Why would you even bring that up? That is horrifying. You got a very valid point there. So, on that note, we're going to find out in the
Probably
future.
Not.
Hopefully, maybe. So, probably not. But thank y'all so much for listening. Guess what? We'll be here next week. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good evening. Good morning. Good morning, America. Good afternoon. It's lunchtime. You get a pizza. You get a pizza. Good evening. And good night, America.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.